At age 36, he's played more NBA playoff games than anyone in history without winning a title.
Now the Bulls would like to get 2-for-1 possession here. Try to get a quick score, get to the free throw line to give them 2 opportunities to 1.
Now he's saying that because it's 41 seconds left. It's a 24-second shot clock. The Bulls score within the next, 5 seconds. That'll leave about like 36 seconds on the shot clock, which means that Utah will be forced to take a shot. And the Bulls wouldn't have to be in a situation where they would need to foul.
Into Jordan. Michael working on Russell. Brings them to within 1.
They scored within 4 seconds there. That's how quickly that changes now. Now it puts the pressure on the Jazz to score once again.
Jordan with 43. Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead. Timeout, Utah. 5.2 seconds left. Michael Jordan running on fumes with 45 points.
At the end of the game, you got to get it out of his hands. He's beat you so many times. You watch Jordan play, Doug, and you know that at the end of the game, he's a killer.
This was really the play that hurt Isaiah because they scored so quickly. Michael got in there and scored within 4 seconds. And what happened was Michael doubled back. You're going to see he's in the play. Look where Hornacek is setting the screen. Michael never clears, so Malone doesn't see him. He comes from the blind side and strips him. So 3 crucial plays here by Michael Jordan now as he gets Brian Russell with a quick crossover. Look at Brian Russell slips, and Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead.
All right, so we're going to skip ahead here to the final defensive sequence.
1. Coach?
Well, you've got to do one of two.
Stockton, Hornacek, Antoine Carr, Karl Malone, and Brian Russell. If they score, there's a Game 7. If they don't, for the second straight year, they go out in 6. Stockton, Harper's on him. Behind the screen, Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their second.
So, if you know anything about Utah, they're known for pick and roll. John Stockton hit a big 3, not too long before all of this.
If they don't,
and so they run a line set.
Straight year, they go out in 6.
Really just to get Stockton the ball.
Stockton.
Malone steps up and sets a screen.
Harper's on him.
And he gets a good look. I mean, he gets
behind the screen. Harper got a piece of it. It comes off.
He got a really good look. Did knock it down. And the greatest of all time won his 6th championship. Be talking about defense. So I know you did your defensive papers already. And so I'm just going to dive into 3 different types of defenses, kind of like different schools of thought as it concerns playing defense. And we're really just going to just dive into film, and I'm going to show you like some distinctives of the defense. And the thing about this, and again, reason why I love the game of basketball, different defenses win it all, man. Like, I'm going to show you 3 different types of defenses, and all of them have resulted in national championships. So, and one a key point also is tying the defense to the offense, which we'll be able to see that a little bit too. I won't show any offensive clips of that, but I'll talk you through it. So, the first one, the pack line defense. Virginia men's basketball. They're known for this defense. Tennessee Tech runs a version of it as well. And so the pack line, like, see the 3-point line there? Imagine a line being inside of that, an arc being inside of that. Almost imagine a high school arc, and then like a arc inside the high school arc. And really, like, it's all about like guarding your yard. So the person that's on the ball, your mindset is you gotta. If the person going to drive by you, they can't do it within 3 feet to the right or the left. They got to go beyond 3 feet to the right or the left, in which we should have help. And so all the help is really designed to keep the ball out of the paint and force contested like threes. But I want you to, like, watch here, right? It's just going to be so much. They're going to dedicate so much help to this drive right here. Watch. Now, I don't know how this wasn't a foul, right? But look, you got a guy swiping in over here. Towards the top of the screen, right? They ended up switching off here. He comes in, he gets a hand in. You have a fourth guy coming in to contest the shot. Like, it's all about help. It's all about being there, being a good teammate. We play a version of the pack line as well. Look here. Just act. Look. So watch this guy, number 2. I think that's number 2 or number 3. He's guarding the guy that's coming up off this down screen up top. And watch this. He just go. That's just boom. He clogs up that hole. The guy's there to defend it. He has to think twice about the shot. They back up. They're defending again. Notice the people who are, which we'll be able to see later on. And then this is the shots that you want to create. You want to, like, a contested pull-up 3, man, we'll take that any day. We'll take that any day from a defensive standpoint. Now watch this. Notice the people who aren't on the ball. Notice they're in the gap. They're not hugged up on their man. They're not denying the next pass. Look at number 2 right down here. He's in the gap. Look at is that number 3 up there? Look at him. Number 5. He's in the gap. He's not up denying. He's in the gap. They're all, look at him. They're all just ready to help. All ready to help on the drive. And, like, you'll take this shot. And again, he has nowhere else to go. Like, if he drives to the right. You see, look at number 11. Watch number 11 in white. Like, he's doing this sign like, come on. You can bring him my way. You can send him my way. And so he can't go that way. If he goes to the right, there's going to be help. If he goes to the left, there's going to be help. So what does he do? Takes an off the dribble, pull up 3. The shot that you want. Here's Loyola. Okay, they made that run a few years ago. I want to say it was 2016. They made a run in the final, not the Final Four, but the NCAA tournament. They run a portion like a version of the pack line as well. High activity. Look at number 13 right here. This is what we call a stunt. So he looks like he's about to close up the gap, but he's anticipating the pass back out, so he jumps back out. Look at that, number 13 in the maroon color. All right, and now big man thinks he has an ISO situation. Boom, they just commit. Number 5 comes in. Boom, he's swiping down at it. All right, just more action. So pretty good move by the offense. But again, like, he had multiple bodies around him, right? Multiple bodies around him, and he missed a shot. Let's see here. Notice, look at 14 down at the bottom, 14 in maroon. He's in the gap. He's not hugged up on his man. We're going to see the difference in a few minutes. So they end up switching here. Watch the guy in the top right that's guarding 0-0. Watch this. He's going to shift down to help with the pick and roll. And then he's going to... So, yeah, he's there to help with that pick and roll there. And look, everyone's in the gap. They fall off their man and they get in the gap. And they're switching I mean, they're just everywhere they go, they're on him. Now it's the ball screen. Look at he jumps over there to help. So it's like the guy's gonna use the ball screen. It turns into a slip. He jumps to help, and then he gets back to his person real quick. And then look, this is what we call help the helper. So number 0 had to jump out on the ball. Number 14 comes down to help his guy. And this is a good look from the offense, but it's kind of under duress. The shot clock is running down, right? It's only when he gets the ball, it's only 3 seconds in the shot, 3 seconds left on the shot clock, so you have him to shoot it a little bit faster. And they make him make, another pass off of a shot fake. So like, just really making the offense work for any shot that they want. Watch, I mean, they are active. I mean, it's good to see how active they are defensively. Boom on the ball. Look at. So number 1 is guarding the ball right now. Pass is made. Now look at him. He jumps in the gap. So number 3 wants to drive, but he got 3 people around him. You got 5, 25, and 1. They all right there. So no clean looks. He kicks it out. This guy goes to drive the gap. Probably could have been a foul call, but look, you got somebody swiping in there. Got another body. Got 3, 4 bodies around. So everyone is there to help out on the ball. Watch a few more of these clips. Boom, look at that. Help. Everybody, they doubling in the post down there. Now look at this. So this is 33 in the white. He's been guarded by 25. This is a mismatch. But look at it. Boom, teammates ready to help. Forcing something hard, forcing something difficult. And then number 14, I mean, he's just great. He helps on this drive down here. So look at him. He's guarding 24, so they can't just dump it off. Then he gets back out there, hand in. I mean, just great contest. You want contested threes. What defense will take that any day of the week? All right, here they're switching a little bit. Ready to help. Just ready to help. Look at this. So 24 is guarding the guy in the corner. Watch this. 24 is guarding the guy. All 33 in the white. All the way in the corner. If for our defense, we call that the hole. He's sitting there waiting on the drive. Boom. He steps up. And now it just becomes a difficult shot. He's trying to score against 2 people. So great stuff. So this is the Havoc. I must have misplaced one of the slides. But this is VCU. This is a high pressure defense. All right, different than what you see with Loyola and Virginia. Like, they are picking you up 94 feet. Arkansas men's basketball won a national championship with this back in the day. They called it 40 minutes of hell. Shaka Smart, before he got to Texas, he ran this at VCU. His VCU teams made some runs in the tournament, but it's called Havoc, and that's exactly, they just trying to create havoc. Here's like a run and jump, so he's guarding him full court. He's on him. Another guy jumps off, looking like he's about to go trap, looking for opportunity to trap, and then boom, turnover. Ends up in a 10-second violation just from all this activity. Boom, he's on the ball, making him zigzag, making him push back, pass to another guy. He can't go. I mean, this is great activity. It looks like havoc. Here, picking up full court. Look at that. On him. Ran like a little run and jump. A lot of activity. They sprinting. They running hard. Now you're going to see the difference here. Look at VCU. They not in the gap. Look down here. They're face guarding down here. He's right up on his man. He's right up on his man. And if you trust the person, this is almost like being in like press coverage football. You got to trust the man that's guarding that ball, because the gaps are wider because everyone is hugged up on their man. So he gets through the screen. Boom, up on him. They allow you to hand check a little bit more back then. But look at everybody. Like nobody's in the gap. Everyone's like in a denied position. Everyone's in like a denied position. And then he ends up getting the steal. Yeah, that's my slide. I misplaced the slide. All right, here he goes. Here's another game. Boom. Up on him. Running through. We talk about from an offensive standpoint of coming all the way to the ball. Boom, he runs through, saves it. They get a steal. Full court man, just havoc, just pressure them all. Look at the activity of the defense. Watch the offense. Offense, they just look spastic, right? They look like they just out of sync, out of rhythm. Look at here, 32 is denying that. So if they wanted to get the pass to the guy on the wing, they're not able to do that. And with this type of defense just really disrupts. It'll take away actions. It'll take away options. Look at this. And then he just throws the ball away. Wants to get rid of it, throws it away. Didn't see the back door that was opening up. Same. Look at this. A lot of activity here. Look how far out 10 is basically denying. Like as soon as he turns his shoulders, he goes up to like deny mode. That far out from the basket. Coming to set the screen. Watch this. Oh, now we call this firing the ball screen. They doubling the ball screen, right? So again, this is like high pressure situation. They double, they trapping, they staying with it, and they get off a pretty good shot. But again, like they just create that havoc, right? Houston women's basketball, they run something similar, right? Where they pressure the ball up, they run a jump. Now they're on the ball. Now 14 for USF in the green. She must be one of their top scorers because look what they're doing. They denying her. They trying to keep her from getting the ball. She's doing all that extra work just to try to get open. All right, she finally gets the ball in her hand after having to do all that work. They get help there. Look at it. They denying on the wing. Look at number 3 up top. She's denying. So they cut back door and then a contested shot at the end of the day. Like, that's what the defense is designed to do. And I can tell you, here's something like linking the offense and the defense, right? So I'll tell you, Virginia, their defense, you saw teams taking shots late in the shot clock. Their offense is like pretty similar. Like a lot of their games, they didn't have a lot of high scoring games. Now the year they won the national championship, they scored the ball a little bit better than what they did in the past. But they're, as opposed to like VCU, those Havoc, and even this Houston team, they up in you, pressuring, and guess what? Offensively, what they doing? They gone. They running. They trying to score quick. I know Houston. I know they do one-on-one full court to work on like their offense. And so when you're thinking about your defense that you want to run, it has to mess with your offense because the same people play both sides. Right, so if you have 2 huge posts that don't really move really well, more than likely you're not going to be able to do a bunch of pressing. Look at Houston. They're denying on the wings here. Boom, look at that trap the ball screen. And look at Coach Huey over here. This is they have his personality. That's the way they play. Very active, high energy, multiple people. And then because of all this commotion, they get a turnover because number 5 from UCF never gets out of the lane, never clears the lane. She gets a 3-second call. All right, now let's look at some zone. Syracuse, Jim Boeheim, known for his zone defense, 2-3 defense. They shifting around. Notice how the zone the zone moves with the offense. It takes a different shape according to where the offense is. Almost like a matchup. And so everybody's flying around. They make this pass out, and this guy's taking his shot. One guy's swiping down at his pocket. He got 2 guys on him, basically. So you want them to take, people can hit these shots, but you want to take these shots under duress. And now part of playing the zone is you can give up some offensive rebounds. And Syracuse have a certain type. Like look how long 21, 25, 0. Look how long those guys are. Boom. So you're looking for these opportunities right here. Making a pass to the weak side, step in, get that steal. Look how long those guys are. Up on the ball, look at the zone kind of shifts, kind of matches up according to whoever's in the area. And you see a lot of passing. And then again, like this is a decent shot, but he got somebody on his hip. He got the big guy in front of him. He don't know if he's gonna try to block his shot or not. And so this shot you want contested mid-range shots. Which is the beauty of the zone. Contesting those shots. And then Louisville, they again, I tell you, they recruit a certain type of player for this defense. And so if you're able to get in there, look, you got 2 long arms that you got to try to get by. 2 sets of long arms. They sent that back out. Look at this again. So they can kind of funnel, because 13, he's so long, so active. They can funnel the offense to him, and he gets a block. 1 block, whoop, 2nd block. But they recruit. So again, when I'm talking about like your team, what it looks like, you got to have the players that can do what you're asking them to do. Here we go. We're gonna see it again. Boom, they tack. He get in there. Look. He just can't go for a shot. Look at that. Look how long that guy is. Long and athletic. And then the guy's able to just step in really easily and get a steal. So that is our defenses. And I hope you're able to see like different schools of thought. Like I said, all of these teams have won. Syracuse won the national championship with Carmelo Anthony was there running the zone. They ran it so much that even the women's program started running it. Arkansas, they won their version of the national championship in the 90s with that version of Havoc. Like I said, they called it 40 Minutes of Hell. The pack line's been around for a long time. Like people, they win this thing in a lot of different ways. And so I want to, as we move into our final assignment, I want you to be thinking about like the type of defense you want to run and making sure like your personnel and what you're trying to do meshes well with what your offensive philosophy is.